Yo, what's good? It's Mistora. Look, MultiVersus is almost back, y'all. As of this video's recording, there's a little under a week left until the game is out. So with that being the case, I wanted to take a look at a news update that the devs released in regards to the monetization and games economy and give my thoughts on that, as well as give my thoughts on where I feel the game is leading up to launch. How's the hype doing? All the attention the game is getting, and if I personally feel like it will have a successful launch. With that being said, let's not waste any more time and hop straight into this update first. So, MultiVersus Developer Series, welcome back rewards, Battle Pass, and economy changes, all that good stuff. This week, we're going to discuss how returning and new players with a linked WB Games account can earn a variety of in-game rewards. We'll also touch on updates, the Battle Pass, the game economy. All right, sweet. So starting off strong right here, free content. You start off with free stuff, you're starting off strong. So let's get into it. We have something special for all players who complete the new tutorial, a 7-day reward calendar that will allow you to unlock a new character, a banana guard from Adventure Time at launch for free. All right, hey, sweet. I think that's dope. So not only are they giving you, another character to add to have to your pool of available characters, but it's one of the newer ones as well. That's incredibly generous. I'm digging that. It's one of the newer characters that we've been shown. I'm digging that. If that wasn't appealing enough, if you complete all 7 days of this reward calendar, you can also pick up the Lady Banana Guard character variant. We hope everyone has as much fun playing with Banana Guard as the team had designing them. That's just no other way to put that than a win, right? If I can't remember correctly, I think back in beta there was like a rotation of free fighters that like cycled out and changed every few weeks, but I think you were also given like a few free characters as well. So adding just another character to that pool, again, it's one of the newest characters, and I believe from what I saw in the gameplay, they seem relatively simple, so that's great for just a character to just dip your toes in and see how the game is. All of that's awesome, and again, just incredibly generous to just give that out. I can understand like giving out some of the older characters, but they're giving us one of the newer ones. I think that's great. Free content for returning open beta players. All right, for our returning players from open beta, if you log into MultiVersus by June 11th, game comes out. Games come out 28th. That's like a few weeks. So if you log in with the first few weeks, you'll receive access to Season 1 Premium Battle Pass for free. As a part of that, you'll get the Jason Voorhees character from Friday the 13th as your first reward. We'll talk more about that in a moment. Additionally, open beta players who return to MultiVersus at any point, no time limit on that, will receive a special edition Snow Suit Finn, a commemorative character variant, a special edition Rising Stars ring out, and a special edition Banana Guard announcer pack. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of stuff to just give out. All right, that's dope. All right, I'll say straight up that giving people that join, that played the beta, that first premium tier of the Battle Pass for free is really nice. Player first are legitimately really cool for doing that, especially when I know many beta players that don't have character tickets would have been more than happy to just shell out some money to unlock that Battle Pass and just support the team, support the devs, and support the game. And I'm sure that player first knew that. So them, even with that knowledge, still saying, nah, we're going to give this to you for free, I think is a really good look on their part and really generous of them. Again, big compliments to them for that. So Battle Pass updates. So far, so good. Everything's looking really solid so far. Battle Pass updates. It's incredibly important for the Battle Pass to be fun and rewarding, and we've taken steps to improve the experience. First, if you are a returning player, again, you log in with that first few weeks, you get it for free, the premium tier, okay? We've increased the number of high-value items in both the free and premium tiers by adding more ring outs, character variants, taunts, and currency. Yes. You can also now earn premium currency Gleamium through both tiers. Okay, first of all, go and pause real quick. That's amazing because throughout reading all this, I was like, I don't remember much about the old Battle Pass other than it just felt underwhelming. I remember going through the Battle Pass and not feeling really great about going through. Really didn't care much for going through it. So it seems that they're also aware of that, and we don't know everything that's on this new Battle Pass yet, but if they keep their word and adding these high value items that players can legit get excited about, okay. I'm hoping that they follow through with that these are battle passes you can actually get excited for and want to progress through. So let's see. You can earn the Gleamium now through both tiers. Okay, even free players can earn Gleamium, which can be used on many different in-game items, whether it's for new characters or saving to use towards the next season's premium battle pass. Okay, so if there's enough Gleamium, I hope that's the case. If there's enough Gleamium in this battle pass that it can fully fund your next one, yo, that's really dope. I know MultiVersus wouldn't be the only game to do that. I know a lot of games do that, but I really like it when live services do. So if they also join that train, I think that's going to be amazing. I think that's a great move. Great and smart move. The premium battle pass also allows you to earn enough Gleamium to get the next so that's one question answered. So yeah, so that means essentially for returning players, since we're getting that first premium pass, we could essentially end up in a loop to where we'll never have to, hopefully fingers crossed, never have to pay for a battle pass. We'll have enough Gleamium as long as we finish that first battle pass and keep playing to always unlock the next one. I think that's great. That's amazing. That's amazing. And keep in mind, while the new fighter, Jason, is a premium tier reward, returning players, blah, 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 will get this pass for free. So you get Jason for free. Plus, he'll also be available via character tokens. Those character tickets? Okay. He'll also be available via character tokens or an in-game currency when the pass is over. So you can't. Okay. So it looks like you can't unlock Jason right away on the battle pass. Okay. Not sure how I'm feeling about that. Not sure. So it looks like characters that are stuck behind the battle pass, that are locked behind the battle pass, you can't use your character tickets or tokens, whatever they're called now, to unlock them right away. You have to wait until the battle pass is over. Okay, looks like this first battle pass is going to be 8 weeks. You have to wait 8 weeks if you okay, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that. Let me do a little bit. Let me reread this a few times and hold on. Let me make sure I got this right. Okay, I'm back. I didn't go too far ahead, but I did read a little bit ahead, and I reread that part again a few times just to make sure. And it seems like for the character tickets, now called character tokens or whatever, that people bought back in beta, one, they won't be selling any more of them. That makes sense. That seems more than fair. And two, as far as using them to unlock new characters that have just released, it seems like you can't do that entirely, specifically not for new characters that are unlocked via Battle Pass, as it says right there in the news update. Plus, he'll also be available via character tokens or in-game currency when the pass is over, when talking about Jason. So you got to get the premium battle pass to get him. Your tokens won't outright, just won't work right away. So does that mean that certain new characters like the Joker won't be on any battle pass and you can use your tokens to unlock them as they release? I think that's how it'll work, because I imagine that Joker is also going to be available at launch. Is there going to be a separate, premium pass for the Joker? I doubt that. Or do we have to wait until the pass is over to use our tokens on Joker regardless, despite, the character not being a part of any premium battle pass? How often are new characters going to be locked behind, the premium tier pass? I don't know. Still seems like there's a bit of uncertainty when it comes to being able to use our tokens for unlocking, the upcoming new characters as they release, which I know a lot of us early adopters were really excited about. People paid money for those tickets back then in the hope that they'd be the easiest path possible, to new characters. So I say if because we don't know for sure just yet, the game ends up making it difficult to use them to incentivize players to spend even more money to unlock those new upcoming characters when they've kind of already done that. He spent that money back in open beta. I personally find that scummy. Again, if that ends up being the case, player first games have been more than fair in the past when it comes to monetization, so I'm hopeful that will still get plenty of opportunities to use our character tokens on at least some of the new characters at their launch in the future. But so we'll see on that. Now, of course, it looks like they will work for any characters that have come out in the past. That's not going to change. So they do still have some worth / usage regardless. But yeah, I for sure want some more clarification when it comes to new characters specifically. And this particular point is interesting to me. It's interesting to me as I do kind of understand a little bit. I remember looking at those character tickets and being like, ugh, it looks like Player First dug themselves into a hole a little bit with all that stuff. It does seem kind of like, they kind of landed themselves in a little bit of a predicament with those founder packs and all the character tickets you got with them, right? Like even the lowest tier pack, I think the lowest tier pack, you got like 15 tickets. I think that's like $2 or something like that per character. So of course, right, they're gonna struggle to monetize their game off of that. At least monetize specifically when it comes to new characters as a live service, right? So they need to make their money in other ways, which I mean is more than fair. Live service, game's free, you got to pay for service, stuff like that. But I honestly thought that they would go the route, they would go like all in on skins and other cosmetics like ring out VFX. Like I honestly thought that they would completely just not touch at all how character tickets, now called character tokens, how they worked for unlocking characters. I thought they would just leave that alone. So that way, even if they didn't make, a whole lot of money from new fighters, from people that bought the founder packs, they'd still make money off of those fighters from new players and make a bunch of money off of irresistible, cosmetics. That's one of the main perks of having all these amazing IPs at their disposal. It's going to be a no-brainer for some of these, to make these, tantalizing skins that people are going to want to buy. For the Joker, there's so many iconic skins they could sell. Same goes for a lot of the hinted at future characters, as well as the existing cast too. Like if they release a Batman Beyond skin or something like a Red X, Robin skin or something like that, their servers might crash. I'm telling you, the servers might crash for just how high demand some of these skins might be, So I understand a little bit their predicament, but I'm a bit surprised. I am a bit surprised that they touched how characters unlock in general. I like that for Battle Pass characters, they are unlocked at the first tier. I do like that. So it's kind of a mixed bag. We'll see. I'm not going to be too harsh and have any judgment too crazy yet, because Player First has a good track record when it comes to monetization. So we gonna let them cook. We gonna let them cook. We gonna see. Okay, we gonna see. I read up to here, but I'll read this part again. Just as first, I read up to like right here or there about currency updates. During the open beta, players may have acquired Gleamium, character tokens, and Battle Pass tokens. All of these items will still be available at launch and can be used in the same way. In the open beta, character tokens were only acquired through the Founders Pack and used to unlock characters. When we launch, we will not be offering, I just told you that, any new character tokens, but if you already have existing tokens in your inventory, you can still use them, right? Similarly, Battle Pass tokens were used to unlock premium tiers and were also only acquired. Same thing, they're not giving you any new Battle Pass tokens, but if you already have existing ones, blah, 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 you can still use them. All that makes sense. Like I said, that makes sense. Those initial founder packs were incredibly generous, almost too generous. I'm not gonna hold you. So to me, it makes sense. I get it. I get them not offering anymore. And I believe they always said they would. They always said that those founders packs would be like limited things and they're not gonna be back up. Anyways, we are, however, making some adjustments based on learnings from open beta. Specifically, we'll be introducing new replacement currencies to focus more on specific reward types. First, there is fighter currency, which can be earned in-game and used to obtain fighters. Okay. Keep in mind, fighter currency is different from character tokens and cannot be exchanged for character tokens. All right, cool. So there's going to be a whole currency. Before, it was just gold. You only got gold, and that was what you unlocked characters with. But unlocking fighters, unlocking characters is going to be its own specific currency. All right, sweet. As we mentioned above, we're not offering new character tokens. On top of this, you can also try out characters they did have, okay, they have a weekly free character rotation, which worked the same way as they did open beta. So it was a character rotation, but I believe they gave you like at least 2 or 3 characters for free back then. I think it was Shaggy and someone else. Next, there is a separate perk currency. Okay, so that makes sense. You got fighter currency for fighters, you know, perk currency for perks. And we're introducing a prestige currency, which rewards players for all the items and cosmetics they collect for their favorite fighters. Okay, which rewards players. Okay, here's how prestige currency works. Each cosmetic item you acquire, oh, okay, so every time you get a cosmetic, you also get its own prestige currency value based on type and rarity. Eventually, you'll use your prestige currency to unlock prestige cosmetics, which represent the rarest cosmetics in the games. Oh, so these items can only be unlocked using prestige currency. So these are not paid. You can't unlock these with money. You can't swipe that credit card and get these like coveted super rare cosmetics. No, these are only gonna be unlocked by playing the game. Well, I mean, if you're unlocking cosmetics through buying stuff still, but yeah, it looks like they're gonna be earnable somewhat, like kind of in the middle somewhere, I guess. When we launch, all returning players will receive an allotment of prestige currency based on the number of cosmetics they acquired in open beta. Okay, sweet. So I bought a few skins. So if you bought some skins, whatever, stuff like that, you're still gonna get some currency. Here's a look at the different currency types available at launch and how to get them. All right. So okay, makes sense. Yeah, how do we gain these currencies? Okay, and there's no more gold. Okay, so it's right there. You notice that gold is not included above. That's because gold will no longer be available in the game. In its place, we'll be providing commemorative cosmetics that correlate to a player's gold earned during open beta. Ooh, okay. Wow, so you're gonna get these special commemorative cosmetics based on how much gold you had during open beta. These are exclusive cosmetics that can't be earned any other way. And since gold is gone, that essentially means, since gold is gone, that means certain tiers of these cosmetics, you're locked out of them forever. So some of these are going to be super rare. So if there's like a max cosmetic you got based on like a certain limit of gold you had, and like someone was just shy or didn't get to earn, they had some gold to earn some cosmetics but didn't get that like top one, you're locked out of it forever. Okay, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. All right, but let's take a look at how you gain these various currencies, because that's really important to me. So perk currencies, you get them from events, the PvE mode, Rift mode gameplay, Battle Pass, account mastery, and character mastery. So account mastery is just your overall account level, character level. All right, sweet. That's simple enough. I think that's gonna be pretty similar to how you already unlocked perks, I think back then, maybe. Fighter currency, yes. How do you get this? Okay, same thing except one. No, all the same ways. Okay, so you get fighter currency just by playing the game. Just by playing the game from events, Rift mode. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like Gleamium is going to be the only currency you really just, it says right here, yeah, direct purchase. So you can buy Gleamium, and I imagine that's going to allow you to also unlock characters too, I think. But yeah, for fighter currency, you just play the game. All right, a prestige unlocks exclusive prestige cosmetics. You gain that by acquiring cosmetics, and then Gleamium is the premium paid currency. You know, you use that for so much stuff, and you just get it. You get Gleamium by events now. You didn't used to get Gleamium from events before, not events, but challenges. You never got Gleamium from challenges. You used to only get Gleamium, I think, from buying. I don't even think you can get it in the Battle Pass back then. But you get it now from events, Battle Pass, or direct purchase. All right, that's cool. That's cool. All right, looks like we're at the end here. So lastly, perk updates. As a refresher, perks are power-ups that you can attach to characters to give them particular buffs during combat. Following the open beta, we found that most players, I was just saying this. We found that most players only use a few key perks while others often went unused. Bro, I was saying this in another video. They can be a fun way to spice up gameplay, so we wanted to find a way to make them more valuable to players. In an effort to adjust the system, we removed the old perks that were rarely used, reworked favorites, and added new perks that should enhance the gameplay experience. Yes. Yes, this may not seem like the most exciting thing, but to me, this is huge, bro. I love the signature perks. I said in another video, I loved the signature perks for the fighters. I loved how they, even though they tweaked only a few small things, they drastically changed how each character played. So my Batman and your Batman would have completely different play styles, not just by how we play the character, but also how their moves actually function. I loved that, but I said in a different video that so many of the signature perks just ended up being useless. So yes, I know it's not going to seem like the most exciting thing to y'all, but I'm loving that. I am digging that. Okay. To make this fair for all players, we'll be resetting all perks from open beta, which provides the opportunity to acquire as few or as many of the new adjusted perks as you see fit. It's up to you. Resetting all perks. Okay. Oh, okay. I see down here. Okay, as mentioned above, perks will now be unlocked using perk currency, attainable through just playing the game, and all players will receive an allotment. Oh, okay, so however many perks you had, it says right here, and all players will receive an allotment of perk currency that correlates to the number of perks you unlock from open beta. So you're going to get some currency to unlock perks based on how many perks you had back in open beta. That's dope. And again, just really, I'm digging it. Really generous. Really generous, because I remember they said really all the stuff that you bought and paid for, they always said you're going to keep that. So your character tickets, your gold essentially, which is now being transferred over to something else, and like your skins and all that, you're going to keep all that. Your account's not going to change. But since this is technically like PvE stuff, like the perks, doesn't, you know, they could have just got away with just, hey, this is all resetting, you'll have to unlock these perks again because they're reworked and there's some new ones. That still would have been fair. But to give players perk currency based on their unlocked perks, again, I'm giving mad props to Player First. I'm really digging that move right there. As mentioned above, perks will now be unlocked using the perk currency attainable through playing the game, and all players. Okay. So what does this mean for mastery? Well, mastery tracks for characters will also be changing. To keep everything fair for all players, both player and account mastery tracks will be set to level 1 at launch. Oh, okay. I personally don't mind that. This is giving me an excuse to play the game more. I know a lot. I know some players are gonna be heated about that. Some players ain't gonna be happy that their perks, that their account mastery and their character mastery, has changed. Okay, some people ain't gonna be happy about that. Some people, not gonna be happy about that. Okay, giving everyone an opportunity to earn those rewards. Mastery tracks are a great way to give you both short-term and long-term goals when starting out. Ultimately, we want to give players a chance to earn a lot of items. We hope that you're excited for the launch of MultiVersus on May 28th. Be sure to follow us on Discord and social, all that good stuff. Yo, big update, yo. Big update, man. So right now, MultiVersus has good hype going for themselves, right? They've shown off 3 characters, but Banana people are feeling about. But now I personally was like, I get it. Banana Guard, they're a joke character, but like, I don't feel like y'all have earned that joke character ability. You know what I'm saying? The ability, because like, y'all have such a, not small, but y'all have a smaller roster compared to like Smash. So them doing joke characters is whatever, right? But with the context of Banana Guard is like, yo, Banana Guard is a free character. You play the story, you get this character. Everybody can get them. Makes a lot more sense. They seem like a relatively simple character. It makes sense to give out a simple character for free just to teach someone how to play the game. Makes so much sense. Makes so much more sense now with that added context of why Banana Guard's a thing. That makes sense, because it was really weird. It's like we got Joker, awesome. Jason, another villain, awesome. And then Banana Guard, like that's who we start and launch with. Like that's a little weird. It's a weird, but okay. But with that context, it makes a lot more sense. But yo, so like I said, they got a lot of hype going for them. Got 3 new characters, right? They got a lot of hype going their way. And all in all, you know, I thought the monetization back in beta, right? Back in beta for MultiVersus was more than fair. And I remember it was like a point that Player First Games in WB, they should have taken a lot of pride on that back in beta. And given what I've read here, I'm really hopeful that it'll be very fair once again when the game fully launches. I really don't have too much complaints about the monetization. Again, we got to see the price of these items, because I was personally against like $20 skins, the price of some of these cosmetics. But outside of that, like, I don't think any skin should be $20, so that's crazy. Because you buy 3 skins, that's basically like a full game. I can't justify that personally. But outside of that, I thought the game's monetization was incredibly fair back then. And from what I'm reading here, man, they're giving lots of stuff away for free. There's lots of stuff to progress towards. So the monetization, the economy, and progression, bro. Progression seems sweet. As far as like how the game is feeling hype wise, the progression is really getting me hype. It really is. There's like stuff to work towards, all these different currencies now, even though it ain't too different from what we had before, but they split it up in like a nice little neat way. And your dopamine is going off because you're getting all these little, you're getting pings here and pings here, unlocking all these different currencies and things. Oh, great, I'm getting a new fighter, so I'm gonna get a new perk, got perk currency. So I'm mad excited. I'm really hyped. The new perks gotta be one of the things that got to be the most excited too. Reading this, seeing that recent cinematic trailer, we got a Jason trailer probably going to be up by the time I upload this, or sometime, you know, a little bit after I upload this. Bro, MultiVersus is looking like it's in a good spot. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm really not gonna hold you. Okay, so there's 2 things. Personally, I'm really excited for launch. I'm extremely hyped for launch, and I feel like they're doing a lot of things right to get me excited to hop back into this game for launch, right? Everything they've made, putting more stuff on the battle pass for people to actually care about, right? Like, because like I said, that last battle pass was just so underwhelming. I didn't really care about it. But if this battle pass truly does have much better rewards on it, making progress towards, you know what I'm saying, making progress towards all these different types of currency, the prestige currency being new, like stuff that you can only, that just making progress and playing the game, you get more cosmetics. I love that. So yeah, I personally, for me, they've done a lot to get me excited for launch. Now, for what I said earlier, do I think it'll have a successful launch? Let's see. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. All right, so let's take a look at this, right? So this is the MultiVersus YouTube page. And hey, all right. They just released 9 hours ago, showcasing the new Dexter stage, 112K views. The 2 days ago, the launch trailer, the cinematic trailer, has 1 million views. It's a different account, so don't mind the watch thing. I've watched it on my other account. 1 million views. Banana Guard has almost 300,000 views. The Joker moveset video and the Rift video have 150K views. The Joker trailer video got 360K views. When we compare that to some of the views from back then, like this Black Adam trailer, Stripe trailer, Rick gameplay trailer, when we compare that, where's their old trailer? It's like launch trailer. Like, look, the official gameplay trailer only had 161,000 views. Only 161,000 views. The official cinematic trailer from back then does have 3,000 views. It does have way more views than this current cinematic trailer. But this is 1 million views. A third of that in 2 days, bro. In 2 days. I don't know. So as far as my answer of, do I think that MultiVersus is going to have a successful relaunch? A successful launch? I think they might. I think the numbers, as far as viewership, as far as eyes on the game, and it's a free-to-play game, you can just download it and try it. I can't say for longevity. But as far as a successful launch with just a bunch of people playing it, hopping in to try it, yeah, I think they gonna get it. I really do. I really think it's gonna have a successful relaunch, my personal opinion. Let me switch back. But yeah, man, all these changes, this little update right here, developer series update, got me mad excited. There's a lot of stuff in here I like. I'm really digging the PvE stuff. I don't even really like playing PvE modes in platform fighters that much, but there's just a lot here to be excited about. You know what I'm saying? So overall, I think it's looking sweet. I think it's looking sweet overall, man. I think we're in a good spot. I really think we're in a good spot. I really do. I really do. So those are my thoughts, man. Those are my thoughts on all this video. Is already more than long enough. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, y'all. I gave my thoughts on the monetization and economy at large. Overall, I'm liking where things are. I am a little bit worried about being able to use the, you know, our fighter tokens or character tokens or whatever to unlock new characters as they launch. I'm a little bit worried about just how many of these new characters are gonna be locked behind the battle passes, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I personally want to use my character tokens on new characters when they come out. That's why I bought them for. That's what I want to use them for. So I am worried about that. But if it's a thing where like, oh, we get 2 characters at a time most of the time, and one of them is relegated to the battle pass and another one, they're just kind of out there. So if you want to buy them with premium currency or whatever, you can. Cool with that. So we'll see. We'll see about that specifically. But outside of that, bro, I'm really happy with this monetization update. I'm really digging it. A lot of the stuff I've seen in it seems like there's just going to be so much stuff to progress and just play the game towards. And the game's hype is at an all-time high. We saw those viewership numbers. There's so many eyes on the game now. The attention to the game is getting a lot of attention, and I personally feel like it's gonna have a successful launch. So I'm also excited to check out that Jason trailer when that drops too. MultiVersus, it's looking good. I hope we follow through. But it's looking good. We'll see. But hey, that's going to do it for this video, y'all. As always, be sure to let me know what you think down below in the comments about all this stuff, the monetization, the economy, the hype of the game coming back, some of these changes they're making. What are you hoping to see for some of the perk stuff? I'm really excited for the perk stuff. And as always, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be easy, man. Peace.